Hey, this is James. In today's session, I'm going to have a quick look at Archicad 24, which was released last week. So here I have Archicad 24. And one of the smaller features, or maybe less publicized features, is within the attribute manager, there's re-indexing. So you can exchange one index for another index for one attribute. So I just want to have a quick look at that today and show you. So if I go to the attribute manager, here I'm just in the layer combinations and the layers. So let's just take one example. Let's take, so I'm just going to select one item for now. So let's say this is just the drafting. If I click re-index, it tells me that it's currently index 1 and just the name, and which index number do I want to move this onto. Automatically, it will you choose the first available, so there's nothing in position 2, for example. If I choose an index that's already taken, it's going to tell me that it's not available and which attribute is currently in this place. So I can't apply this. The details, so if I choose, let's say 100, so I'll increase it by quite a few. The details is available in teamwork. So this will indicate missing attributes, for example, if something is reserved and therefore can't be re-indexed because it's in somebody else's domain. But because I'm just in a solo project at the moment or a non-teamwork file, then it's going to update everything because there's no reservation conflicts. So it's similar to the delete and replace feature that also exists in the attribute manager or in the settings dialog. So let's take a layer combination, so 100, 1, and I'm going to re-index this to 100. I can only do one at a time, so what it has to do is apply that change and then reopen the dialog to make sure that if there's any correlating attributes, for example, like layers and things, then they also have to be updated. So this is why we need to do one at a time. So with that change, I've just moved that from position 1 to position 100. Let's do that for another one, but what I might do is let's create a view with this drafting layer and put an element and then just see how it changes. So as a user, you won't see much difference. So if I get the wall tool, it's on a structural bearing layer. So I'm just going to draw that wall and I'm going to change, so it's already on drafting. So what I'm going to do is create a new view from this. Okay, we can just keep it maybe as ground floor. So the layer combination is drafting and I've put this on the structural bearing. So I'm going to go create. And if I then go to my attribute manager, just click inside the layers and then look up structural bearing. So this one, so it's currently indexed 33. So if I actually go delete and details, and if I show the details, I'm going to see those walls. But I want to go re-index. So let's say this is going to be 330, for example, and apply. So it applies the change, updates, and this drafting layer we want to modify again. So because now we've saved a view with it. So let's say this is 101. And I'm going to click apply, updates the changes. I'm just going to click OK from this dialog to close it. And if we then take a look at this layer, so settings, I can still see that it's O2 drafting. So if I say double click, then I see the same thing. And if I select this element, it's still on the structural bearing, just has a new index currently. So if we go back into the index, so it's available for, say, layer combinations. If I select more, then it will be disabled. So it works for a single selection. So layer combination, I can re-index. Layer, I can re-index. If I go to a pen, I can re-index a pen set. I can't re-index a pen because they're fixed. 255, I think, yep. So these don't re-index, but the pen sets yes. If I go to a line type, I can re-index a line type pretty much anywhere that, so if something can't be deleted, for example, this solid line, then we can't re-index as well. So if it can't be deleted, then it also can't be re-indexed. If I go to fills, I can also re-index, surfaces, re-index, and of course all the accompanying associated attributes will update, so to keep all the links. Building materials, the same, re-index is available. Composites, also profiles as well. And zone categories also works. Also for cities. And also for MAP systems here. And the last one, operation profiles, also these can be re-indexed. So all the available attributes in the attribute manager can be re-indexed to a different position. So if we take something like, okay, this generic wall, let's take that as an example. And if I go to my composites and just type in generic wall, so it's using this one. And if I'm going to re-index, and I'm going to say 230 for this, click apply, it's going to make the changes and then update. So now if I go to the bottom of my list, it says it's being used because it's in those walls, and just the index number has been changed, but it still has all the associated attributes still connected to it. So if we exit from this, then I can still use this composite, it's just in a different index number. So I think this is a super useful feature for like BIM managers, things like this, and I hope you like it. Thanks.